This is journal number 4 for student teaching UNI at my school. I'm going to just go off of what has been asked here. As far as my third three-way midterm evaluation, I was pleasantly surprised at the accolades that I received from both yourself and my cooperating teacher. Um, I was just being me though, so I guess this is working out pretty well that I'm not having to fill into a role. Um, I would possibly consider myself pretty fortunate in that fact that it wasn't a lot of work to get into the teacher mode, so to speak. And really, I was just kind of me. Uh, and if there was a recipe, I would say one part, uh, one part me, and add a pinch of professionalism, and that's me as a teacher. So, as we talked about in the conference, was that I need to work on a couple of things. One would be being able to make the content more relevant to my students, bringing it down from the college level to the high school level, and then the other aspect would be to work on some parent communication. And I've done that since then. I've made a couple of phone calls, a couple of good ones. Those are the first couple I made. I figured it would be easier to make a good phone call rather than a negative phone call. And then I also made a negative phone or a phone call of concern rather than of praise. There, that's a nice political way to say it. Um, I also made a phone call of concern in which I found the parent to be fully collaborative and supportive of what we're trying to do. And the student actually, she realized it had to do with a couple of things. Her apathy towards her work was the main focus. And so she was willing to try some different things, and I offered her some makeup assignments to do. Um, what else do I need to talk about? Goals for the next 4 weeks are to create a more cohesive and coherent uh, lesson and try to make that connection between what we did last week and what we're doing this week and what we did yesterday as opposed to today and what we're going to do in the future and make that connection overall. I've had a similar issue throughout all of my experiences where I haven't been able to connect and piece it all together. So that's something I'm going to be definitely working on so I can become more marketable when I enter the job force. And I'm going to, that would be the main thing I'm going to work on, to tell you the truth, Tom. And I'm going to continue to work on building that relationship with not only my colleagues, which has improved, making a conscious effort to try to improve my relationships with my colleagues. And it's different because of the age structure of the people I work with. But I'm finding that nice. And then also working on that relationship with the parents. So looking forward to finishing that up here in the next 4 weeks. It's going to be sad to let these students go. And hopefully they've learned a little bit about science and a lot about critical thinking. This is a week late, so I want to apologize for that. I haven't looked at my calendar as opposed to in regards to what's due and when it's due. So with that said, I will see you on Tuesday, and let me know if you need anything else.